I woke up 3 a.m. today. I woke up, shot up from the bed. I was kind of tired today. It wasn't easy, but I turned off my brain, got it done. Recorded my stories on Instagram, did my shorts, drank my water bottle, took the cold shower, did the meditation, did the 2 running and 2 push-up sessions, and then the Wim Hof and then all that stuff. And right now, after my whole morning routine and my morning content and my stories, it's 5:30 a.m. Not even 6 a.m. and I've done my whole morning routine that gets me into the right fucking frequency. I have done all morning content besides the YouTube video, you know, free reels, free TikToks, free Insta, free YouTube shorts, and the stories on Instagram. So I have my YouTube content today, and then I've got writing and stuff. But you know, I've done like more than half. I've done like 70-80% of the task already. So now it's recording YouTube video. I'm excited. 10 minutes ago, I was planning on taking on this military outfit because I wanted to make a video with that as well. It would be really funny, but then it rained and I'm like, nah bro, my military outfit will break if I do, and I don't want that. I really love it. It's been on me in many videos. You've seen many. You can look at my channel, there are many videos I've had a military outfit on. I really love it, but it's difficult to have outside when it's raining. So I decided to take on my jacket and then my rain pants and all that stuff. So now I'm ready. With Spider-Man, this thing, the top of my head ready. I'm ready for this video right now. So, you know, as I said, I didn't wake up feeling at the top of the world. I was kind of like a little bit tired, but then I saw the process. I saw my water bottle, and then I'm like down in it. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you why motivation doesn't work in the morning. Let me tell you why. Because you watch this video, you watch this in the evening, you watch this when you're eating lunch, you're watching this in bed, you're watching this in the bath, you're watching this, I don't know, on the plane, you're watching this on the bus, you're watching this, or you're listening to this while you're running, you're in the gym, you're biking, you're whatever you're doing, you're quad biking. You're up on a mountain with the hike with the boys, but you still listen to them. Whatever the case is, it won't really give you, it will give you motivation by watching this, and that's amazing. You listen to someone who is, I'm not at the ideal place, I'm not at my dream, I'm not perfect yet, but I am on the journey alongside you, and I am not a pro, so I'm pretty valuable. Authentic, right? I'm on the same journey as you. 18 years old, struggling, been on this path for 2 years, but for the last months I've been a pussy. So now I'm on the same path as you. I'm in the, you know, I've also been in the rut for months. I've also been struggling for months. I'm still not fucking big YouTuber yet, right? I'm struggling. I'm still at like number 1, number 2, number 3. I'm not on that level yet. But what I do know is that with the motivation of watching these videos, if you can use that motivation to anything besides just, oh yeah, gotta get it done, and then you get to bed because it's evening, bro. You know what you should do? With this motivation you get from these videos, you use that motivation to create a process. Literally, white piece of paper, A4, A5, A3, go crazy if you want to. But it's better to do it on hand. So the computer, people say it's fine to do in a document, it's fine to do in a calendar, it's fine to know. You get a piece of paper, you steal from school if you have to. You get a piece of paper, you steal from your workplace, just a fucking white A4 paper. How difficult is it to get? And then you have a pen. It could be a, whatever pen it is, just something that works. A pen that works. And then you write down a process. You plan for tomorrow, or you plan for every day. So I have done this so long that I have made a process. I have wake up 3 a.m. so I have an alarm that goes off every single day, every single solitary day. Doesn't matter if it's weekend, doesn't matter if it's New Year's evening, doesn't matter if it's Christmas, doesn't matter if I'm out camping. I was skiing a couple of days ago, doesn't fucking matter. I'm still waking up 3 a.m. no matter what. So I have a process in mind. So 3 a.m. I wake up, and when I wake up, I am supposed to drink water, and then I'm supposed to run outside, or with the water take some salt, Himalaya salt, and then I get outside. If I can't get salt and I drink water, doesn't matter, I just drink that water. Salt I could add, definitely helps, but if I don't have the salt, it's not the end of the world, it's still getting work done. Yeah, take the water, then run outside, then come back, do 20 push-ups, then do 1 page of journaling, some gratitude thoughts, some things I'm thinking about, some things that are constantly present in my mind. 6, meditation for 15 minutes, set a timer on my phone 15 minutes, then get outside running again, then cold shower, then 20 push-ups again, and then step number 10, I do 3 pieces of content across the platform, 3 reels, free TikTok, free YouTube shorts, and then I do Wim Hof method, and then I'm here. Step 12 is my recording my daily YouTube video, and then I go back home. Step 13, write for 30 minutes. It's a habit I'm trying to get into, so I have 30 minutes. But yeah, maybe I do 1 hour, maybe I do 2 hours. And then after that, I've got 30 minutes of reading, but at that time it's usually school, so I go to school. And if it isn't school, maybe I'll keep writing, or I will read, and then I will, or maybe I'll just start reading them for a couple of hours. I've got some non-fiction books, and I've got some fiction books if I really, really want to. And it could be good as a change of pace to read a fiction book every now and then, but it's often non-fiction books. So what I'm reading right now is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There's another book by the same author I want to read. And then there's Feel Good Productivity, an interesting take on productivity, which I'm wanting to read the book itself. But yeah, that's my whole process. It's the morning routine process, 3 pieces of content across all platforms, doing the YouTube video out here, doing some scripting and reading and stuff. So you could say my morning routine is 10 steps, but I have 14 things in my habit tracker, and then I don't have it going to the gym as habit tracker because I don't go to the gym every day. I do 3 times, sometimes 4 times a week. Like every other day I typically go to the gym, right? But every day I am, when I go to school Monday to Friday, I am taking the bike. So I'm biking like 2.2 miles, and then every single day I am running at least 10 minutes. So I ran here, I did 2 running sessions. I guess you could say I did 3 mini running sessions. And then today I have work, I have this internship at school. So I have my bike. It's gonna take like 40 minutes to bike there, so I'm gonna bike around a mile, so around 2 miles today, plus some running sessions, plus a workout. So I will really train today if I don't mess anything up. That's the plan, right? But I want to get into the meat of the video. Why do I talk about this process so much? Why do I talk about use motivation to create a process? Well, it's because when you wake up 3 a.m., your brain hasn't waken up yet. You need to create energy yourself. Your brain at 3 a.m., if your brain doesn't wake up naturally, which it doesn't, because honestly, I don't really know. People say it's bad to wake up to an alarm, but I think it's worse to wake up later. Because when I wake up 5 a.m. without an alarm, if I'm supposed to wake up 3 a.m., it happened once. I felt like shit, bro. And that was not a coincidence, because I get the same feeling every time I sleep in, every time I don't wake up the same time every single day. That is a very bad thing. I feel bad. I don't feel better. So when you're 3 a.m., you're listening to that bitch brain. That motherfucker, he'll be closing 100% of the time. So he closes you. He says, you know, you sleep and then you will record better. You know, you can't record a video because you're so tired. So then you go to bed and then you're like waking up, feeling tired, feeling like shit. Even though you slept in, your brain told you that you were gonna record a video much better this time. But that didn't happen. So you feel like shit. And then you've already started your day listening to the bitch, and then the bitch part of your brain becomes stronger because momentum, you do one hard thing, you're more like to the next, and the next, and next. The opposite is also true. Reverse momentum, I call it. I don't know what it is, if there's a word for it, but reverse momentum. You do one bad habit, you're more likely to do the next. It's kind of like you're getting yourself in a rut. Hard. You listen to your bitch brain, and then you listen to it once again. You skip your morning routine. Third, you listen to it by, oh yes, anime, then you watch anime, and then 4, anime opening again, and then 5, porn, and then you're at a very bad place. You're listening to it, it keeps getting worse and worse. But the opposite is also true. You wake up, 3 a.m, very hard. You drink water, nice. Next step, you run. The next step, you do like cold shower, you do push-ups, you do journaling, you do meditation. After journaling, meditation, fucking cold shower, running at 3 a.m. when it's ice cold, you record a YouTube video. You've already recorded a YouTube video you can easily write for an hour or two. Then you can go to the gym. After you've gone to the gym, you're pretty tired because it is exhausting, but then you have done everything. Then reading is like, I've done gym, I've done so many different things. Reading ain't that difficult. And then after I've done reading for a couple of hours, it's like you can do everything the next day. And if you do that the whole morning routine, the whole shit, momentum again, it keeps stacking, and then you will stack so many wins, so it will be natural, you don't even have to think about it. Your morning routine is done within an hour or two, you haven't even thought much. But the thing is, when I wake up, my brain doesn't wake up until half an hour later, I would say. My brain finally wakes up after, it doesn't even wake up even though I drink water. I drink water, I take salt, I'm still not awake yet. But then I run for 3 minutes, I'm still kind of like tired, but after the push-ups my brain is usually awake at that time. And then I get even more awake, and then after the cold shower, bro, then I am high frequency mode, better than ever. And then I'm recording these YouTube videos, I am at an insane level. The energy I'm bringing in this video is not like most YouTubers. They're sitting there on their chair, they're like, do this, guys, this is how you get successful, how to get 10k a month. But I'm here, I'm walking around, I just ran, blood circulation is in my body right now. I'm ready to conquer the day. But you need to understand that the energy, you need to create that energy yourself. Because your brain doesn't wake up otherwise. It will never wake up. Because if you do reverse momentum, if you get into a bad habit flow, then your brain won't wake up, bro. No, you know what you would do instead? You will wake up the bitch. So you wake up the bitch, the low consciousness, the billy part, the shit part of the brain that tells you, fapping is fun, you don't really need to do this, Getting back to bed, you will record better videos if you do, and, it's like, you've already done so good, you might as well shit now, it's like, it's unhealthy, bro. It can't be good to do this. You need to sleep a lot, and you need to have some fun. Even 1 hour of video games, it's like, it's important, bro. It's like, that's the bitch part of your brain. You wake that guy up, you wake the devil up, but you don't wake up the consciousness, the best version of yourself up. But I do, when I wake up 3 a.m. and do the shit even though I don't feel like it, that part of my brain wakes up. I'm fully awake right now. And I do this by the process. It is following the process. It is waking up, turning off your brain, and following the process you have written down. And I have it on a piece of paper because I put it on the wall. I take some tape. It's on there. I just check off everything. It's like a checklist of, I've done this habit today. So I have 14, 15 daily habits. I just check them all off. And then I'm in the high frequency state. I've done everything. It ensures that even every single day I grow. And that's why I wake up 3 a.m. as well, because I want to get my whole morning process done before school. Because if I don't get my morning process before school, then I'm not at the high frequency state. I'm not in my ideal self. Jeffrey is in the ideal self. If I sleep in, if I don't do my cold shower, my hard shit, if it were a very easy morning and I did like nothing productively in the morning, or if I just wasted time and did nothing, then I will be in the bad state. I will not be in the state I want to be in. And then my whole day will suffer. And if you don't conquer the day, you won't conquer the week. And if you don't conquer the week, you won't conquer your life. You will be at the exact same place you are right now if you aren't willing to do this. Because in the micro, what can you do this second? And in the micro, what can I do this day? And then if I imagine this, imagine if you complete every single micro, you know, you have this high consciousness mode, you're in the high frequency mode, you're in that discipline part of your brain that's like, yeah, I'm recording a video, and then you do it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and you do it. Imagine if you win all those micro wins today. Then if you win today, you win next week. If you win next week, you win. The difference between, oh yeah, I don't need to go to the gym now, but then the guy is like, no, I go to the gym right now, and then you do it. Just one thing, bro. Because it is a streak, it is a streak. It is a streak, right? It is a streak. Momentum exists, so it's like, yeah, did this thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. The moment you are a pussy and don't do your process, then you go back, right? You lose the streak. So the difference between, like, literally success and not is that streak. It's the process. It's the waking up 3 a.m. instead of sleeping in, you do the process. It is always hard. It is hard for everyone. It is even hard for the most disciplined guys. It's hard for the business owners. It's hard for Alex Ramosi. It's hard for David Goggins. Even the most disciplined of guys, it's hard for. But they know that they just do it anyways, and they are smart. They are smart because they know. They change their behavior when the same situation presents themselves. The same situation, the same feeling 3 a.m. in the morning. The same feeling when you go home from school when you want to relapse. The same feeling when you get a craving. They learn. They're smart because when the same situation presents itself, they do another behaviors. Instead of relapsing, they don't relapse. Another behavior when the same situation presents itself. That's the difference. So when I feel tired, I could, I'm tired so I can't do it. Or I could, I'm tired, I will make myself energy. So I get my morning process done. Now I have energy. I get a cold shower done when I'm really tired. Now I get energy. I read the lines out loud when I read a book. Now I get energy. I don't know, put on some music, or maybe I go crazy in my writing, and then I get energy. I'm tired, I go for a 5-minute walk, now I am more energetic. I turn on more lights, now I'm more energetic. I don't know, something, right? You can make yourself energetic in everything. Read a sentence out loud when you read. Recording a video, you bring this aggressive energy. You do the morning routine, you drink water with salt, you do 10 push-ups, or you do 3 push-ups. You change your breathing pattern. Maybe you breathe so you feel more go. You change your diet. You eat the meat diet, so you're more ready. You're more in the fight or flight. You're pushing mode. You're in war mode all day. You need to create energy yourself. If you rely on your brain, I'm gonna sleep and then I'll get more energy. I'm gonna sleep and then I will get more energy. Let me tell you something. It will always be difficult, and it's difficult for a reason, because you need to realize this. If you can still get everything done, you can still record your course, you can still go on a coaching call, you can still do everything, even if you didn't get perfect sleep. Because if you're in bed, let's say me yesterday, imagine if I was like, I only get 7 hours of sleep, I won't be able to do the recording tomorrow. And then I wake up and then, I couldn't do the recording, right? Because I haven't perfect sleep. And then you're like, and I will sleep in, and then I will do the recording. And then 5 a.m. you feel like shit, and then you have listened to the bitch. And if you listen to the bitch once, you are 1,000 times more likely to do it again, and then if you do, and then more likely again and again and again, and then before you know it, before half an hour, you're there fapping. There are days when I got 45 minutes of sleep. I didn't feel great. I did my morning routine. I didn't feel at the top of the world because 45 minutes of sleep, it is very little. It is very little. But even then I record a video, and I'm gonna tell you something. That video was mid. It wasn't my worst video, even though I got 45 minutes of sleep. It wasn't my best video, but it was mid, or I actually think it was a bit better than mid, because I had this high energy. I'm like, I got 45 minutes of sleep, guys, but I still got it done. I'm like, oh. So I guess the video was above average, but it wasn't my best video either. It wasn't. I'm not gonna go here and say, oh, 45, I got 5 minutes of sleep and it was my best video ever. No. But the point is that you don't get 9 hours sleep, you don't get 8 hours sleep, you don't get 7 hours of sleep. Who cares? You can still record your content. You can still do your stories, your YouTube shorts, your in TikToks, your reels, your writing on your book, your novel. It doesn't matter, bro. What matters is that you bring yourself into the energetic mode. When I am running, when I am taking a cold shower, when I'm doing my whole morning routine before this YouTube video, it is different. It is not one of those, oh guys, to be successful you do this, you do this. No, this. You bring a whole different energy. And this will change everything for you. And it did for me, and it do every single day. I got shocked, bro. It's like I changed my paradigm entirely. Because I believed for so many months or so many weeks that if I didn't have the perfect sleep, if I didn't feel good, if I woke up too early, my video quality sucks because I wake up 4 a.m. Because I wake up 4 a.m. No, it's because you're in the wrong frequency mode. No one has ever taught me, like no self-improvement video, no video on YouTube even told me about frequency. There was one though, and that one changed my life forever. There are only 2 YouTubers who have changed my life forever, but I'm not gonna go into depth of who it was. But there are some really good fucking self-improvement YouTubers that actually changed my life. And those videos, they're worth watching. So sometimes I watch them because they changed my life forever. But you need to understand this, that the energy, you need to create it yourself. Because you've probably felt the power of your emotions. If you're like really happy, something crazy happens or whatever, then even if you were tired 5 minutes ago, let's say you're running. No, let's say you're eating and it's probably boring and the day is probably boring. And imagine that fucking your favorite car or something really funny happens. And then you run towards it. Let's say there's a bus that comes. The bus, you're eating there. You're sitting down and eating at the table. Let me show you. Can you even see it? It's very dark, but you're sitting down and eating somewhere. You happen to see the bus because the bus was earlier or something. Or you forgot about the bus or the time of the bus. The bus comes, right? And then you run because you don't want to miss the bus because the next bus goes in an hour, and then you run. Well, you're not tired when you're running. You're not tired when you see, like, oh, the bus. Or imagine in the morning you see something really crazy, like someone, you're almost getting run over, or you see a bike, a quad bike or something. Like you ain't gonna be tired then. Something crazy happens in your life. I don't know, you're doing push-ups, you're doing the workout. Because yeah, on the rest breaks you might be tired, but when you're doing the exercise stuff, you're benching, you're hitting a personal best. Like bro, you ain't sleeping then. You have felt this. You have felt this. I promise you, there are at least some things that you have felt. Mine, you could be an example of anime openings. Not the best thing, but if it's 3 a.m. bro, and I put on the highest volume on the music, then dopamine goes insane in your brain. Like that's an anime opening. I happen to longer like those. I need to change my paradigm. They're disgusting because I don't want to do them. But bro, when you put on that anime opening, the highest volume, 4K 60 FPS, the highest volume, you put speakers on or you have your headsets with the max volume, bro, you'll be fucking waking up. Same with cold shower, you're like, ah! You'll be screaming out of your ass, you'll be waking up. You need to make yourself wake up. Because if you want to do everything, if you want to do all your habits, you want to do your journaling, your meditation, your running, your content in the morning before school, reels, and how do you get the time? I wake up 3 a.m. Oh, but my sleep will be shit. Make yourself energy. You miss the whole point. Optimizing for sleep. I'm not shitting on sleep that way. Like, yeah, sleep is good. You know, if you got 0 minutes of sleep, well, if you're extremely disciplined, you can still get everything done, bro. But that will have some health consequences and most health problems will translate into business. It definitely will. That is the truth. But some days you must push harder. That is the point I want to make. It is your bedtime that you have something in your mind and you're like, if I could just get an hour or 2 hours more of recording this, if I could just read those 2 chapters, read another 50 pages of this book, complete the chapter of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I only have 1 more chapter and then I complete the book. To do that, right? Some days you might get fucking, I don't know, calls at 9 p.m. and you should be in bed at 8. You get that call done anyways, because if you're like, oh, I didn't get everything done, I had 1 thing left on the habit tracker, oh no, I didn't hit the gym because I thought that it was too late. Bro, if you hit the gym at 5 p.m. and you should be in bed at 6 or 7, you're like, oh, but if I go to the gym too late, then I won't be able to sleep and whatever, bro. You get everything done. Because when you're in bed, bro, you won't be able to sleep as well, I promise you. If you get 7 hours of sleep, but then you got the shit done, that everything you want to do done, then those 7 hours will be quality hours. 9 hours of, oh, I still have more to do, but I need to go to bed, it's my bedtime. You won't sleep as well, I promise you. And then the next day you will feel like shit, bro. But if I work until bedtime, the next day will be so easy for me to conquer. Because if I was doing the thing I think is the hardest thing for me, in my opinion, right now, is probably writing. And then the second thing is reading. So if I write and read before bed, then I can easily conquer the next day. Because reading and writing is, in my opinion, the most difficult things. It is probably because I have the least repetition in those things. But I really struggle with those. So those things I do in the evening, right? And then I wake up, feel amazing. But then you're just like, oh, but I can't read because I'm super tired. Bro, make yourself energetic. Be a dramatic guy. Dramatic guy. Read the sentences out loud, damn it. Maybe not be. You're like in bed, you're like, I'm tired, I can't read. Bro, it's because you have your head on the pillow, of course you're tired. Put some lights on, put some background music on, take some, read the sentences out loud when you're writing. Maybe put some music on if it doesn't distract you. Maybe walk every 10-20 minutes. Maybe get into the flow by writing, keep writing. Do a cold shower and then write again. Whatever, guys. Whatever that gets you into the flow. Whatever. It's important, right? You need to stop letting someone else control your energy. Instead of, oh, today I didn't have more energy. No, you create energy, bro. You don't, oh, today I had energy, today I didn't, today I didn't. You create energy, bro. If you have that mindset, then you will get all shit done. You're like, I want to get to the gym. Oh, it's chest day, it's chest and tricep day. Then instead of, oh yeah, I didn't have much energy today, you know, I couldn't because of, oh, I didn't have time, I didn't have this. Bro, you have time. You can sacrifice 2 hours of sleep if you need to. You need to get your workout done. Because you will feel like shit if you skip your chest day, because then you will have wait to the next week, and then you haven't trained chest in a week, and that's bad for your game. So you get it done, and then you say, oh, but I'm tired, so even if I had 2 more hours, I wouldn't be able to do it. You create energy yourself. You are a powerhouse if you can create energy when you want to, and you can sacrifice some things if you need to. Sacrifice 2 hours of sleep if you need to get that workout done. You do some cold shower, being a drama guy, scream! That's how I get into the energy mode, bro. I do an aggression talk. I do one of these videos and I get into the energy. If you wake up 3 a.m., you tell yourself, oh, I don't have to. And then you listen to the guy who closes almost 100% of the time. Even if you're disciplined, because that guy closes often. Much more often than it should. There's always above, even for David Goggins, it's like 5% chance he closes. It is never 0, because it is that powerful. But you need to be grateful for it. You need to be grateful, because that guy, you just go the other way. That's why the pain is the only guidepost. And the only thing you should stay away from, that's the pleasure. That's the, oh, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do this. You're running a fucking way from that. You run like you're a prey. No, you don't. You run like you're a hunter. You run towards the pain. You do the hard shit, the uncomfortable shit. The waking up 3 a.m., walking up. You embrace it. You jump out of bed and you're like, oh yeah, that's fucking grind, bro. Process mode. You run with utmost resilience, utmost speed towards the pain. That is what you do. If your body, if you aren't adapting your body, if you aren't doing this, then of course you have no energy. Your body has no reason to give you energy. If you're sitting around all day, lying in bed, and you're like, how do I get energy, bro? Your body adapts very quickly. That's why going to the gym, you get muscle quickly, right? If you haven't walked outside for days, then you feel tired, and it's hard to walk. But if you walk every single day, walking is just like shrug on your shoulder. It's like easy. Your body adapts quickly. And if you don't move, of course it will be difficult to move. If you don't do 3 a.m. every single day, of course 3 a.m. the next day will be hard. You take a day off, you take 2 days off, then it will be hard because you lost the momentum. Your body has adapted to this. Because every time you're a bitch and you're like, oh yeah, I don't need to do the work. Then the rest of the day and the next day your brain will be like, there's no reason to. I adapted, right? The guy, he spent the majority of his time not doing the work, so that's what I have adapted to. And so the shit brain from your actions, translate your actions to, oh yeah, his actions are, he is working an hour a day and then he's chilling. So for the first hour I will give him energy, and then the rest of the day he doesn't need energy because he doesn't use it. Why would your body expend energy when it doesn't need to? But damn well it needs to. If you force it to, it will give you energy. But you will be surprised by this, but it is the truth. If you don't go to the gym, then why would your body give you enough energy to hit the gym? Why would it? Your energy expenditure is 0, and so you will get like 0 energy. But if you expend a lot of energy, then your body will give you energy. Sleep is a resetting process, but it only resets to the level you're active. If you get perfect sleep but you're not active, that won't really help you, because then you will just recharge it's like your baseline of energy is lower when you're not active. If you haven't moved your body, it's 100, and then you sleep, recharge to 100. But if you move, you move every day. You have 300 energy because you move every day. You don't get perfect sleep. You still get 200, 250, right? Your energy, if your energy expenditure is low, you will receive less energy. If your energy expenditure is high, you will receive more energy. So when you're active all day, when you're doing this discipline thing all day, that's why repetition is so powerful. And that's why you record for a couple of hours, you script for a couple of hours. Then you will gain that energy. It will be easier the next day because now your body adapts to it. Now it adapts to doing those things. That's the power of your body. So you don't wait until energy. No, you need to work hard and then you get energy. If you're like, oh, I want to get 200 energy, but then you don't move, then you will always have 100. But if you do the hard thing, even when you have low energy, you will the next day get 200 because your body adapts to doing the thing when it has low energy. And then you will receive more energy because you're active. So you don't wait until it happens. You make it happen. The only way to make it happen is make it happen because your body is adapting. So if you're waiting for it to happen but you're not doing anything, it will not adapt to that high energy. But if you expend a lot of energy, then it will adapt to a lot of energy and then you will get a lot of energy. That's the thing. That's why every single action needs to be aligned, because if it isn't, then your body will adapt to, no, it's fine to take some shortcuts. But if you don't allow your brain or your body to take shortcuts, then it won't do shortcutting. Maybe it will do for a week or two because you've been a pussy, but if you get over that stage, then your body will not adapt to it. But then of course, life will always test you. There are trials everywhere. Some days will feel really amazing to get to bed. And some days you will be like, oh, I can watch an anime because I have gotten a very long YouTube video done. It's 37 minutes, bro. I've done so good. I have 1 month of videos done, so now I can relax. Now I can... Your body has adapted to being a pussy, that's one. And two, it is always testing you. So even if you have adapted to the best, that's why David Goggins still struggles. But it is easier for David Goggins than most people because he has built a resilient mind. But it's still difficult. And this is all important because there is only one choice in life. Either you're going worse and worse and nothing's happening. You're just getting older and older and older. You're not even enjoying your existence. You think pleasure is enjoyable and it isn't. It's just 1 second of jacking your dick, that's fun. But then the second 3, second 4, boring as fuck. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? You're doing nothing, that's why. There's only one choice, so these strategies are important. Your energy would only get as high as your energy expenditure over time. So you need to expend a lot of energy. You need to work all day and then you will get energy. You need to live in that. You need to live in the discipline, live in the being the best version of yourself. And the longer you do, the more you will like it. Because it is incomprehensible for you to understand this. You're like, why the fuck would I ever stand outside when it was fucking raining? For 40 minutes when it's fucking cold, it's not even 6 a.m. yet. You can't comprehend this, but you will, bro. I promise you, you will comprehend this soon enough. But you have an intuitive feeling, you have a feeling inside of you that, yeah, I should do this. You comment negative on this video. Oh, he's self-harming, guys, it's dangerous. I hit a core inside of you, somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere I hit something deep inside of you. This is important. You need to take this seriously. And I hope this could be not like all this shit YouTube videos you watch, just another motivational video, and then you don't do anything. No. With the motivation, you create the unbreakable process. A process that every single day, even though you have school, even though you have work, you can do it. And the harder this morning routine is, the better the rest of the day is. momentum works like that. If I wake up 3 a.m., then I'm so much more likely to do everything else. And if I do the cold shower, the meditation, the running outside, the 20 push-ups, then I'm so much more likely to write, to record a video, to go to the gym later today. And if you feel like shit, then you know that your brain be closing 100% of your time, so there's no point in listening to it. There's no point whatsoever to listen to your brain until you have done your morning routine, because your brain doesn't wake up until later. It hasn't woken up yet. It hasn't. If you don't wake up naturally, right, it won't wake up your brain. But if you do wake up naturally, then you're in a bad loop. So the only way to make progress is waking up when you don't feel like it, and then doing the hard shit until your brain wakes up. That's the way. So it is the 3 a.m. doing the cold water, running, push-ups, meditation, journaling, and then my brain is awake. And when my brain is awake, then I make the conscious right decisions, right? Then I can actually think. But I can't, I need to have my brain turned off until it automatically turns on, and that is mid through my morning routine, and then from there I go. And then my brain is already fully awake as I'm recording these videos. That's why I can record 41 minutes of bad just like that. But the most important part is that you decide yourself if you need energy or not. If you want energy, you need to work with utmost resilience. You need to expend more energy. You need to make yourself energetic by productive actions that move close to your goal. By cold showering, by doing the morning process, by running, by push-upping, by whatever gets you into energy. By when you're reading, doing a drama, reading the words out loud, reading the script out loud. Something that gets you into the energy. But I've already repeated myself long enough. That's the end of the video. I've ranted for 41 minutes, but I hope this can be unlike most videos out there. I hope that watching this could change everything for you, and then maybe rewatching in the future, and it can change more and more and more for you. I hope you took some notes or you learned something from this video. And yeah, see you again if you thought I was good enough for you.